Can we talk about death in the amazing digital circus? Even though hardly anyone can die there. Look at our Ragatha who abstracted Capmo through all around the room, and when she was pierced through with spikes, it seems like dying there is really impossible. But what about Gamigu, and what about the other NPCs like Princess Lulalu or the mannequins? As you already get it, today we're not just talking about the regular folks, but also NPCs, because they're ones who suffer the most here. Even if NPCs have the chance to come back after death, for example, we can recreate them, will they still be the same as before? But no matter how sad the circus seems for our heroes, unpleasant things can still happen to them. For example, abstracted. We still haven't been told what that means. Does a person die, or does their consciousness just leave the circus and the body turns into a monster that wants to kill everyone? We still have a lot to find out, but for now, the characters of the Amazing Digital Circus think that abstracted is death. We will hold farewell gatherings for those who die. Hey everyone, it's me, Rabbit Theories. So sit back, grab some cookies and your coffee. That's boy way. And subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, let's go. Capmo is, of course, the first character we'll discuss today, cause his death was the very first one we saw. We don't have much information about him. The only thing we know is that according to our heroes, Capmo often joked, was a very cheerful guy and got really upset when he couldn't cheer someone. Maybe he went crazy cause he kept all his emotions inside and hid his true self behind the mask of a cheerful clown. By the way, I noticed that in character, he's similar to Ragatha, since she also tries to be cheerful, but sometimes we see that she feels sad too. Perhaps Capmo never showed any sad emotions at all, so he became abstracted. And here they bid farewell to him, and we understand that we won't see Capmo anymore. But that's no reason to be sad, cause in this scene, we see that they genuinely cared about their friend. And at that moment, everyone, except Jax, realized that they were ready to help each other. They understand that to survive in the Amazing Digital Circus, not to go insane, and ultimately not to become abstracted, they have to stick together. And whatever happens, they never forget anyone and always keep the memory of their friends in their hearts. Plus, by the way, did you notice how similar Pomni and Capmo are? They're both clones who recently joined the Digital Circus, and both of them were trying hard to find a way out, but neither of them could. The only diff between them is that Capmo couldn't come to terms with being stuck in this circus forever, while Pomni managed to. Through if it weren't for your friends, especially meeting Gamigu, the jelly crocodile bandit, Pomni might have ended up like Capmo turning into abstracted Pomni and getting tossed out by King. So Capmo's like an ultimate version of Pomni if she hadn't gone to Candy Canyon World. Maybe as people say, it's true that saddest person is often the life of the party. They're trying to act like they're having fun, but when they're alone, panic attacks were accidentally depression, you name it. Alright, the next one, Glowing Squid and Glowings. Glowing Squid is a strange creature that King created as a quest for our heroes. After she was attacked by abstracted Capmo, Glowing Squid suddenly disappeared, as did Glowings. They didn't show us whether they became abstracted or just vanished, so I'm not sure if they died, but I can confidently estimate maybe Glowing Squid became abstracted, thereby died, and King could have programmed Glowings to disappear if the Queen was harmed. By the way, they appeared out of nowhere, only at Kane's will. In the same way, he could have programmed the escalator that appeared after the disappearance of Glowing Squid and Glowings. The next one is odd characters. While rewatching the first episode, I noticed something strange on the door. It had a character depicted, vaguely resembling Kinger, but it was crossed out. I immediately understood that it was a girl cause she had eyelashes, so I started to theorize that it could have been Kinger's girlfriend or wife. Since they didn't show her, it means she died or became abstracted. Of course I thought so, not only because of that, but also because she had a red cross drawn on her, which wasn't on the other doors. Next, I wanted to look for the deaths of other characters, but then I accidentally saw another room with the red cross. I realized that there were many such rooms. For example, on this door, a clone is depicted very similar to Capmo. Maybe this is his friend, and I suppose this clone recently died. This way, Capmo finally went crazy and became abstracted. Okay, let's briefly go over each doors. It seems like a purple plush dinosaur. It has such cute eyes, and I think it's a child. And here's some glowworm. I can't say more. On the next door, we see some pink fluffy monster with one eye. Probably a cyclops? I don't know. Oh, here's some yellow fluffy character with a trunk. Looks like an anteater. Okay, who is this? Some mouse, and this is probably a girl, cause she has a red flower on her head. On this door, something blue. Seems fury. And here it's unclear, it's blurred, so guys, share your opinion in the comments, what could it be? Alright, so the next character is like this yellow doggy. Around the neck, it's kind of like a dachshund. A scratched out nose. The saddest part is it was smiling. I think it was trying to cheer up its bodies like cough more. But when they started getting all obstructed, I think he just gave up and got obstructed too. Cause players really don't have any other way to die. I hope someday they show us all the first characters from the digital circus. I'm super curious about how they looked and what they were up to before. And especially how they become obstructed. Okay, and the last character is this weird creature. And it's blurred. Honestly, I would never guessed what this character looks like, but thanks to that photo with all the characters drawn in it, we can kinda make out this creature. It's like some weird clown with a super weird hairstyle and a sore face. Plus, its eyelids are purple and its nose is red. Wow! Honestly, it reminds me of a Simpson dressed up as a clown. Drop a like if you think so too. Kamigu. So at the end of the episode, we saw how Ken dissolved Kamigu in 1 second. Guess you all know him. That lovable Kamigu baddie who stole maple syrup from the Candy Kingdom. Ken just crushed him and no one was expected that. We thought he'd join the amazing digital circus with our heroes. But nope, poor Kamigu. By the way, the desk was at a peak, where our heroes are munching candies, except for Pomni, who's next to Calf Mufoto. Also in Kamigu's peak, promising to remember him. Jax, as usual, hoarded all the gum. Guys, put likes if you think that he's greedy. The next one is the Fudge. In the second episode, Glee showed how he was crushed by a huge machine and passed out. However, at the end of the episode, it was hinted that Fudge might be alive and attacking the kingdom. Well, we've heard the screams of the kingdom's inhabitants, so we assumed that he was crushed by an arriving car, and then he turned into a chocolate mass, which means certain death. Maybe that's not him, but someone else who likes to eat the Candy Kingdom's citizens. But I can't say that he's dead, cause I didn't see any other NPCs under the map who could eat someone. There was only Fudge. The next one, the sweet mannequins, or citizens of the Candy Kingdom. At this moment, the sugar dummy screamed in horror. It seems that was the end for the inhabitants of Candy Kingdom, including Princess Lulilau and the mannequins. Jax left the gate open. However, we didn't see the deaths. Most likely, the chocolate one could easily devour everyone in this kingdom. Subscribe to catch new theories. Also check out this other episode on the left.